Good morning. I'm going to teach you chapter 7 of English literature, The Invention of Vita Wong. So here it goes, the first part of this chapter. Mr. Willy Wonka begins by inventing Wonka White, which makes people younger. Here we have a person named Willy Wonka. He invented a Wonka White, which makes people younger. But Wonka White is too strong, as this was a chemical, so it is too strong. So some people disappeared due to that Vita Wong. Some of the people got disappeared. We won't be able to see them because their age become minus. One person actually becomes minus 87. Now you can assume that after taking that Vita Wong, how the people were become disappear. Okay, as they becomes minus 87, their age become minus 87 due to that Vita Wong, which means he's got to wait 87 years before he can come back. If he wants to come back, then he has to wait for 87 years. Okay, so now it's a huge trouble for Mr. Willy Wonka. Now Mr. Willy Wonka must invent a new thing. Now he is trying to invent something new. So let's see what are the new things that he wanted to prepare. So here we have to start our first part of this chapter. Mr. Wonka said, so once again I rolled up my sleeves and set to work. Now he is ready to start his work. Once again I squeezed my brain searching for the new recipe. I had to create age to make people old. Older, oldest. Ha ha. I cried. For now the ideas were beginning to come. Now here Mr. Willy Wonka is ready to set to work, and now he is searching for the new ideas because he had to create age to make people old. Okay, so he had a question in his mind. That what were the questions? What is the oldest living thing in the world? He had a first question in his mind, that what is the oldest living thing in the world, and the second question is what lives longer than anything else. He is trying to search the answer of his two questions. Okay, now a tree. Charlie said, there is another character named Charlie. He said, a tree. Right you are, Charlie. Now they were talking with each other. Okay, so right you are, Charlie, but what kind of a tree? Not the Douglas fir, not the oak, not the cedar. No, my boy. It is a tree called the bristlecone pine tree that grows upon the slopes of Wheeler Peak in Nevada, that is in USA. Now they were discussing about the oldest thing living in the world. So they were discussing that about the trees. Charlie gave the advice of tree. But which kind of tree they were discussing? Not the Douglas fir. Mr. Willy Wonka said that not the Douglas fir, not even the oak, and not even the cedar. But he said that there is a tree named bristlecone pine tree which grows upon the slopes of Wheeler Peak in Nevada, that is in USA. There is a tree, bristlecone pine tree. You can find bristlecone pines on Wheeler Peak today that are over 4,000 years old. See children, this bristlecone pine tree we found especially in USA, and it lives longer, almost over 4,000 years old. We can find it out. Okay, so this is the fact, Charlie. Ask any dendrochronologist you like. See children, here dendrochronologists are the person who search ancient things, right? So, and look that word in the dictionary when you get home, will you please? So they were discussing about this topic, that is bristlecone pine tree. So that started me off. I jumped into the great glass elevator and rushed all over the world collecting special items from the oldest living things. Now he is ready to work, and now Mr. Willy Wonka is ready to collect all the oldest thing which is available in our country. Okay, so now let's see what are the list that he had founded. First of all, a pint of sap from a 4,000-year-old bristlecone pine. See children, you might have seen that the liquid part from the trunk, that is called a pint of sap. He got it from a 4,000-year-old bristlecone pine tree. So what he had collected? A pint of sap, a kind of liquid thing from the trunk from the trunk portion of a 4,000-year-old bristlecone pine tree. Now second, what he got? The toenail clippings from a 168-year-old Russian farmer called Petrovich Gregorovich. See, second thing what he had collected, a small piece of toenail of whom? A 168-year-old Russian farmer. Okay. Third, an egg laid by a 200-year-old tortoise belonging to the king of Tonga. Third thing what he had collected, an egg of whom? A 200-year-old tortoise. He belongs to the king of Tonga. Okay. Next is the tail of a 51-year-old horse in Arabia. He collected a piece of a tail, okay, of a 51-year-old horse in Arabia. Okay, it's a very old things. And the next is the whiskers of a 36-year-old cat called crumpets. The whiskers of a 36-year-old, you might have seen that at the nearby of a cat mouth there is a hairs. Okay, so how old the cat was? It was 36-year-old. Okay. Next is an old flea which had lived on crumpets for 36 years. Flea, as you can see over here, a small insects living on the skin of animals for their blood. It's a type of insects. So he also collected an old flea from the crumpets for 36-year-old. Okay. Next is the tail of a 207-year-old giant rat from Tibet. He got it from Tibet. Okay, a tail, a small piece of tail of a 207-year-old giant rat. Next is the black teeth of a 97-year-old grimalkin living in a cave on Mount Popocatépetl. It's the name of a mount, that is Popocatépetl, and what he had collected? A black teeth of whom? A 97-year-old grimalkin living. It's a type of creature which we found which we found in a cave, especially in a cave on Mount Popocatépetl. Next is, and the last is, the knuckle bones of a 700-year-old Catalu from Peru. Catalu, children, Catalu is a kind of breed of buffalo and cow. This is specially found in Peru. So what he had collected? The knuckle bones. It's a type of bones that it's available in our human being. The knuckle bones of a 700-year-old Catalu from Peru. So here we have completed our first part of this chapter. Now we'll continue the second. All over the world, Charlie, Mr. Wonka went on. I tracked down very old and ancient animals and took an important little bit of something from each one of them. So after collecting all the things that is mentioned above, Charlie is saying that now Mr. Wonka went on. So Mr. Wonka had tracked all the old things, all the ancient animals, and took an important, a little bit piece of everything. He took a little bit piece of everything, not the whole part, okay? Just some of the pieces from the oldest living things. So what are the things that he had collected? A hair, just like a hair, or an eyebrow, or sometimes it was no more than an ounce or two of the jam scraped from between its toes while it was sleeping. Okay, so now what he had tracked? Then what is he saying here? Okay, the bobolink, the SK rock, the polyfrog, the giant curlicue, the stinging slug, and the venomous squirrel who can spit poison right into your eye from 50 yards away. So now you can imagine that how much he was in danger when he was trying to collect all such things, when he was tracked down all these creatures. These are the names of the creatures, okay, like the polyfrog, okay, then the giant curlicue. It's a type of creature, and yes, venomous squirrel, it's a breed of cobra, and it is very dangerous snake in our world. Okay, as you can see over here, that here it is also written that it when it spit poison right into your eyes even from 50 yards away. Okay, so you can imagine that how much dangerous it was. But there is no time to tell you about them all now, because now what is he saying? Mr. Willy Wonka, he is saying that now I don't have much time to discuss more with you, Charlie. Charlie, let me just say quickly that in the end, I will tell you each and everything at the end. After lots of boiling and bubbling and mixing and testing in my inventing room. So now what he had done, he collected all the things that what he had what he had brought, okay, and he started boiling and mixing it all, okay, and where he was mixing all these things? In his inventing room. I produced one tiny cupful of oily black liquid and gave 4 drops of it to a brave 20-year-old Oompa Loompa volunteer to see what happened. So when he produced his invention, when he produced one tiny cupful of oily black liquid after boiling all such things, what he produced? One tiny cupful of oily black liquid, chemical, a type of liquid things, okay. And what he did, he gave 4 drops of it to a brave 20-year-old man, Oompa Loompa. He was a volunteer to see that what happened after taking that Vita Wonk, right? So what did happen? Charlie asked. Charlie asked to Mr. Wonka that what did happen after taking that 4 drops of liquid? What was the reaction of that thing? So it was fantastic, cried Mr. Wonka. Mr. Wonka said it was fantastic. The moment he swallowed it, he began wrinkling and shriveling up all over, and his hair started dropping off and his teeth started falling out. And before I knew it, he had suddenly become an old fellow of 75. And thus, my dear Charlie, was Vita Wonk invented. So at the last, he said, Mr. Willy Wonka said that at the moment when Oompa Loompa swallowed it, the 4 drop of that liquid, he began wrinkling just like an senior citizen, okay. He started shriveling up all over, and his even hair started dropping off, and his teeth started falling out just like our grandparents, senior citizens. So, and he had suddenly become an old fellow of 75-year-old, okay. At starting, how old was he? 20 year, and after taking that 4 drops of liquid, he became an old fellow of 75. And this is how he had created his new invention named Vita Wonk. So here we have completed our chapter, that is invention of Vita Wonk. So this is the procedure, that how he had collected the oldest thing from all over the world and he mixed it to make a liquid for that and named that is and this is how he invented Vita Wonk in his room. And he even tried that what was the result of that invention, okay. So this was the chapter written by Roald Dahl. I hope you all have understood the chapter very well. Thank you and have a nice day.